So here is the pole lap from Havoc62 coming round the final corner to start the lap. It's a pretty good lap time. He's on pole position for this Australian Grand Prix here in Melbourne and starting the lap now. 7th gear, 190 miles per hour into turn 1. Brett going very, very quick into turn 2, very flat out there. And 6th gear now, 170 miles per hour into turn 3. Braking hard, doesn't make any mistake. He goes a little bit off the exit there, but just holds it together into turn 4 and 5. Here he goes into turn 5. He almost cut the corner there. But into turn 6. This is at the beginning of the qualifying, so he's gone a bit. Goes a bit wide. He goes a bit wide at the exit of turn 6, but down towards turn 9 and 10. Into the chicane, he goes a bit wide again, and well, it's a pretty good pole lap. No one managed to get the pole lap after his first pole lap here, but here he comes in down towards turn 11 and 12 now, and 13. Yep, 13. Not this corner because the kinks don't count as corners. Into turn 13, and here we are. Oh, he overshot it a bit, I think, there. Into turn 14 he goes. 5th gear now. It's a 5th gear corner, apparently. Into the penultimate corner. 1st gear, 50 miles per hour, which is about 70 or 80 kilometers an hour. Round the final corner. To set. So around the final corner to cross the line to set a 127 dead. So that is a good time from Havoc62. And yeah, that's a good start, and he gets his pole position. So the grid for today's race. Havoc62 on pole position, then Spittles321 in the Sauber in 2nd place, then Matt A16 in 3rd, then Star X8 Jacob in 4th in the Red Bull, then Bamits FJ qualifying last for Renault.
Go. Right. So you started the video?
Yep. So here we are on the grid.
Yep, so Havoc62 is on pole. This is the commentary with CombinedYoutuber. I'm trying to be as loud as I can so you can hear me, guys. But here we go for the first race of the season in the league race in Australia. So we have 1 light, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5 red lights. And it's lights down, the way we go in Australia, getting a very good start. Havoc62 coming now into turn 1. Who's going to take the lead? It's going to be Havoc62 into turn 1 now. But can something happen? And Matt's taken 2nd place off of Spittles321. Spittles321 has lost a place. And FJ up into 4th. He's got ahead of Jacob. Jacob has had a terrible start. Now coming into turn 3. And Havoc62 has gone wide into turn 3. And that is just absolutely insane there. And FJ took the lead in the Grand Prix. Well, yes. Wow. So we have CombinedYoutuber talking right now, so can you do some stuff?
So what a start already. What a start. Bamits FJ in the lead.
Right, okay. So FJ's in the lead from Havoc62, from Spittles321, from A16, and Jacob's had a terrible start. I wonder why. Can you tell me?
It's just one of those days.
I think he's much of a back marker, but Havoc62 is going around the outside. I think that is the outside, or is that the inside? I think that's the outside.
Good move from Havoc.
The inside. Is it the inside into that corner? I do not know.
It's inside into that turn 11, whatever it is.
I thought it was the outside because he come around. Well, we're just a bit chatting. There's now Havoc62, and FJ's very close, breaking that down.
He's such a late breaker.
Can't dive bomb because we've not allowed dive bombs in this, but you can break late and get closer.
Such a late breaker is Bamits.
And FJ's just gone a little bit behind there, I think. Yeah, he's gone a little bit behind.
Such a late breaker is Bamits, FJ.
He's now at least a second behind of Havoc62, as we now come on to lap 2 from Havoc62 in the lead. FJ in 2nd, 3rd Spittles321, 4th Matt 816, and 5th Star X Jacob. Right, who do you think's going to win this Grand Prix?
Maybe Havoc's, but if Bamits FJ can get closer, he may have a chance for this victory.
Right, so we're now coming through into turn 4, now into turn 5, and completing the first sector. Is it going to be faster than last time? I do not know. I think it will be because it started. Yes, it's obviously going to be. because he's not as fast through the straight as you are on lap 2 as we now come through. And, well, FJ's a little bit far behind now. It's at least, what is that? It's like 2 seconds at least, I think. I mean, that's actually just 1 second, 400 tenths. So he's getting away from FJ. So FJ having a lot of struggling as we now come on to this second sector. As he goes, is that 6 seconds faster? I don't know.
Oh, he goes a bit wide.
As I go a little bit wide there, and Havoc62 just looking at the back to see if FJ was there. And he's not. He's not even in his sights.
Can't even see.
Havoc62 got a very good start, but he just went wide into turn 3, and that's a difficult corner.
Yep, sure is.
Because you have to know where the brakes are, and of course, there's marker boards everywhere, but it doesn't really matter in an F1 game, but...
So, it's Havoc's...
Lap 3.
Havoc's leading.
You can tell the leaderboard for the race so far.
Havoc's leading from Bam's FJ, then Spittles 321, then... who's that guy?
Matt816.
Matt816.
And then
Starks Jacob.
As now we and Matt816 has destroyed his front wing is destroyed. I remember this at this point, and he destroyed his front wing.
Oh dear.
Well, that is not very good for him. It's not in his view, but it says that he destroyed his front wing, and that is disappointing for him. He's gonna have to pit in this lap, and that means he does not have to pit on lap 5, because that is the that's the most you can go to, because we're not allowing too much undercutting, but you can if you want to on lap 5.
Oh dear, that's a shame for Jacob there.
Jacob, no, it's Matt816, sorry. Not Jacob.
Whoops.
With Jacob, because I think he's quite a little bit behind, so you would have expected that, but Matt816 has destroyed his front wing as Havoc62 comes through the corner, and he has gone slower, but that's expected. Tyres starting to go yellow, and I've got battery going down, so I have to charge my phone. Lol. Right, so, so far, hasn't been great from Havoc62's point of view. He's got nowhere near. FJ hasn't been nowhere near him. And it seems like a dominating race for him right now.
Yep. Pretty boring race in his view so far, but it must have been an exciting race behind.
I don't think so. As Havoc62 has a pit board for this lap. He's coming into the pits at the end of this lap. For his pit stop onto the primes.
But pit stops change everything.
As well. And the radio says on FJ that he's coming in as well, so it might be it's not going to be a battle between the pit stops unless
look up!
Each other. And a little bit wide into turn 3 there, trying to brake as much not to go wide like he did on the first lap.
Bit of a look.
Orange tyre there. He's got an orange tyre.
Nice front lift.
Yeah, always the front lefts on this game, right. So we're now coming through into the second sector.
Nice red ray right.
It looks like a commanding win for Havoc62 right now in his Ferrari. He's bidding for the world title, so he's got to get a very good start in the championship.
What dominant performances. He's doing a Hamilton right now.
As we now come through into the second sector, and he completes it, going a little bit wide there. And he's gone wide, and now he's going to hit the wall, is he? Yeah.
Oh,
he's hit the wall.
Oh dear. Oh no.
And now FJ is he going to take the lead? Yes, he's going to take the lead of the Grand Prix. FJ is back. I delayed a little bit there going into. I delayed a little bit going into the wall there, but this is actually proper commentary. It's not. It's just because I didn't say it quiet. I said it a little bit too early. But now coming through into the few corners now. So FJ
changes
first place now. FJ is coming into the pits, but Havoc62 is going to stay out to try and undercut him maybe. What
absolute change of the race? Havoc's just spun out.
And Spitters 321 is trying to do an undercut as well, pitting on lap 5, because he's up into second place now. So there is orange tyres on Havoc62 car.
We don't like to have those tyres.
As he now comes through his turn a little bit more better than last time, and hopefully he can actually get the turn 10 and 11, I think it is. Yep. Better next time. So far in the race, on lap 5 or 12, is Havoc62 in the lead. Spittles 321 in second, only because FJ has pitted in. Fourth, Matt816 is having a terrible race, and so is Starks Jacob, who's going to probably be lapped in a few times. And yeah, that's him on the thing, and he's gone. Well, where is he? Yeah, he's about to probably be lapped, so he's going to have to be. So you're going to have to let him through, aren't they?
Lapped already on lap 5.
Yeah, I know the Red Bull is. Starks Jacob has not had much experience. He's running braking assist on this game because
Oh, there he
Can't
is.
really do the game.
There he is. He's in
Now he's gonna let him free. He's gonna go around the outside. A little bit of a weird line, but Jacob cannot come back on the next corner.
Red Bull lets through a Ferrari.
And he does so nicely. And now Havoc 62 has a front. Is that the front left tire that's now red?
He must come in this lap. His tyres are gone.
And now his tyres are gone, so he's going to come into the pits. He's going to try and undercut. He goes a little bit wide into the pit.
Ooh.
The pit entry, sorry, not pit, because he now comes in for the pit stop. What's it going to be for Ferrari?
Hopefully it'll be a good stop for the Ferrari team.
It's going to be a 4-second. It's definitely going to be a 4-second pit stop, because that's what the pit stops are on F1 2010.
That's a good stop from Ferrari, but can they get out ahead of Spittles 321 and bam, it's FJ.
He's got ahead of FJ. Now coming into turn 1, and he's jumped him. Well, he hasn't jumped in the pits. He's undercutted him, and it's worked for him. Obviously, FJ had a little bit of trouble in time at the back of Spittles.
So that is crucial for Havoc's.
But now FJ's more closer than ever, and he's going to try and go for the move maybe in these few remaining laps. Or maybe it's not going to be. Maybe it's just going to be Havoc 62 to pull away again. But
remember, FJ is a late breaker, so he might actually catch him at the end of the race. We have to find out.
He doesn't late break at every corner. What I do as well normally. Because I put the dynamic release on just to see where the line is and to brake. Because I can't remember the braking zones is that as FJ's still closer, and Jacob, who hasn't pitted in yet. No, he did pit in this lap because he's not allowed to pit. He's not allowed to pit, so he did pit in this lap. Sorry, or did he not? I do not know because I did not notice that when I first edited the race. So we might have to. We're not going to disqualify him because I don't see the point really, because he only got a few points, and I don't know really. I think he did pit in. Yeah, I think he did. But yeah. The minimum to pit on a lap, except for Matt 816 who got a broken front wing, so that's why he's had to come in, and he's going to have to pit onto the he's going to probably go for the prime option, I guess, to try and get the best out of the car. Do you think that strategy will work?
Hopefully.
Well, I don't think so really. If he's going to go for a late one, then the primes might go to there, but he's going to be, once he pits, he's going to be way behind, because the other cars are just going to pull away after the pit stop. But he can try his best. I think Spittles 321 might go for it as well. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
A few cars are gone for it. I'm not sure he will, though, because he want to keep his position, but
Jacob will probably not even get fourth, I reckon. I don't think so.
Havoc 62 setting fastest first sectors. Sectors for a few laps now, and Jacob is there.
Wow.
And what is going to happen?
What great pace from Havoc.
And is that Jacob off? It's Jacob off. That is Jacob off. And he's
no.
There and his just hit him. And FJ, I think he hit him there a little bit.
Oh, what dramatic.
He hasn't broken his front wing, but I think he had a little bit of contact and it just glitched out or something.
Dramatic stuff here in Australia.
No, actually, no. I think FJ had to slow it down, sorry. He didn't hit him. He had to slow down because he thought he wasn't a ghost.
Well, now he's 3.2 seconds behind Havoc's.
And that has cost FJ a lot of time, and he's probably not going to get the race win here today if that happens again. But he's going to try and catch him back up as my screen just turns off right now as we come through into the corner.
Oh, it's gone off, no! Havoc's. Havoc's makes a big mistake, a costly mistake.
And now FJ's getting back to try and get closer, and this is going to be a fight to the end for the race win. Coming into turn 1, he set another lap. Really slow lap. He's on the prime, so we won't expect the best laps out of these guys, but they've got to try. Now coming into turn 3. And I think turn 4, which is called, not many people call the corners of Australia, they just call them turn 4. But this, that corner is called Champion, I think.
I don't think there are corner names in Australia, just saying.
Yeah, there is corner names in Australia, because they're on Finny. They're on the image, but no one ever calls them that because they're all names that are just stupid, really. Like Prost and Hill and Graham and all that. Because I think this track was supposed to be for all the F1 drivers ever. I don't know really, but we're now on lap 8 of 12 in this first race of the Champion CRL which is the Champion Racing League.
CRL, yeah. That's a good... Yeah. It's only a 5-person league. It's a small league.
Not to copy with competitive. Not to forget competitive racing league. That's not what it is. It's CRL, which is the champion racing league.
Yep.
So no one's gonna be pitting except for My16, who said he's gonna be pitting in. But now coming on to the final corner, and FJ, well, he just can't quite get close right now. As Havoc62 sets another fastest lap, and it's a 1:28.2.
Oh, what a brilliant timer!
Yeah, from FJ, and FJ set a 1:28.4.
Oh, but so Bama's FJ on brilliant pace.
Yeah, but it just seems that FJ cannot gain back, can just not get back, actually, in getting closer.
Oh.
So now through into the turn 6 and 7.
Well, this is a tense race.
This is a corner, but the next one for some reason isn't a corner. This is turn 8, I think, and this is coming into turn 9.
1.4.
Wait, no.
1.4 seconds.
Is it? No, that's turn 11, and now we're coming into turn 9 and 10. Now into turn.
This is turn 11 coming up.
Turn 10 and 11.
That's 11. That's 12.
Yeah, and now into 12, and then into Stewart, which is probably the best name on the track, and the one that probably only one knows. Now into turn 12. Now into turn 13. People just call it the corners, and I think that's more better than, calling it Stewart and Prost and all that.
Yeah.
So we now come into turn 15.
We don't really know the names of Australia.
And now into turn 5. When it was turn.
This is a tense race.
Corners. We got a love it. No, and there's 16 corners because we got that. We think we got that wrong because there's 16 corners and we only got up to 15.
3 laps to go here in Australia.
Well, for the lead right now, it's Havoc62 in first, FJ in second, Spittles 3-2-1 actually no, he was aiming to win the race today, and it's been a terrible start to the season for him. Do you want to know?
Lock up.
Why? So why would that be, CombinedYoutuber? Why would it be that Spittles cannot win the race?
Well,
he was predicted to win it. Maybe the pressure's probably just gone over him, but I don't know.
Well, maybe he's not that good at the track. I don't know.
But I think he can do some good. He can do good at some tracks. Some guys are going really wide right now, and FJ's caught back.
Havoc is pushing this Ferrari so hard.
It's gonna be a great finish to the race. It's 2 laps to go now here in Australia.
Havoc is pushing that Ferrari very, very hard.
He's going to make the same mistake that he did before, which would have cost him.
Yep. But Havoc is pushing that Ferrari really hard.
I'll try and go for the position. And FJ's really close. He's going to get very close here. And there's the proximity arrow. Proximity arrow is there, so he's very close now.
Oh, this is going to be a tense race. Who's going to win?
That's the left front tyre that's on yellow there. I guess the tyre's off, but who's someone going to go into Rich Mix maybe?
Who's going to win this Melbourne Grand Prix? I wonder. Is it Havoc or Bam? It's FJ.
The first race of the season, or is it going to be FJ in second place? It's absolutely insane right now. Spittles 3-2-1 still in third, struggling to get grip right now. And Matt A16, who's actually very close to Spittles right now, and can go for a podium place. We've heard.
With 2 laps to go, this is tense stuff.
That strategy definitely worked for him. He sets another fastest lap, and look how close FJ is. He's just behind.
Oh!
Now taking a little bit of an odd.
Understood.
Havoc goes a little bit too wide into turn 8, I think. That is a 9 turn. No, this is turn 10. That's turn 10, and it's turn 11 and 12.
FJ fighting to get the win.
And Jacob has destroyed his vehicle.
Oh dear, well, that's him out of the race.
That's his race gone. He has destroyed his, and he still gets points because there's no one else who's going to get points in this race because Dixon. So 2 people get the same amount of points, which are the guys that did not come on the race.
Oh, I think FJ just went a bit wide. Yeah, he's lost a bit of time.
He's lost a little bit of time there going wide, but he's still very close and braking late. I think he's just gotten back up to the gap, but now, the old tyres are yellow now from Havoc62.
Move on
coming through
to the final lap of this Australian Grand Prix.
So now on lap 12.
Oh, he's gone wide!
12, the final lap. Takes the lead. He's gone wide.
Bam, it's FJ takes the lead!
On the final lap. Oh, that's just a little bit too much mistake. And Hammock goes.
But he outbreaks him!
Really late.
He cuts back across!
He's going on the outside. He's going to take the move.
Oh, they make contact! Oh, what a move! Havoc 62!
Yeah, that's definitely a racing incident because, to be fairly honest, he couldn't give him any space because he was committed to the corner.
Yeah.
So now FJ lost out in that, and he must be feeling absolutely annoyed with himself.
What brilliant racing!
And now FJ's just gone a little bit behind, I think. Yeah. I think he went wide, he's gone wide, and that's probably the win for Havoc 62, the first ever Champion Racing League winner. Now coming through these corners, what is going to happen? I think it's definitely going to be Havoc 62 win, unless Havoc 62 goes wide or something happens to him, which is highly unlikely. Now coming through into the final few corners.
Yep.
Now into turn 14. Now into turn 15. And Havoc 62 is now coming around. Well, nearly around. Now coming around the final corner to take victory here in Australia. The first ever Champion Racing League winner is Havoc 62 here in Australia. He takes the win.
Congrats to Havoc 62.
25 points for Havoc 62. FJ close there in second, 3.1 seconds behind. As Havoc 62 goes to his party for some reason.
Oh, I don't know. Spittles 321 finishes in third ahead of Matt 816 and StarX8 Jacob, who DNF'd.
So that's the championship standings right now. So Ferrari leading the constructors, obviously, because you're only allowed one person. But we're not doing the constructors because there's no point. But now he's just getting the video, and that is it for now, guys. Just end the video there and stop the recording.
Okay, bye. So it was a good race all round, but it was a pretty dominant race for Havoc X62, winning from Bams FJ after a thrilling battle between those two. There was Spittles 321 in third place, then Matt 816 in fourth, and StarX8 Jacob, who DNF'd after crashing and ending his race.